I would have a good time. I think I want to see the forest, and I want to see the festival that you guys have with the pagan things. I really want to see that. And the fucking Olympic-sized choir. You kidding? Are you kidding?
Kalbu su savo draugu Dobaey. Ir prisimenu, kaip mes susipažinom. Tai buvo Egipte, vakarėlyje, kuriame jis didžiavo. Ir labai greitai leidomės į kalbas apie Lietuvą ir Lietuvos kultūrą.
There's a story to every place on the planet now. I really want to hear more. It would be the dream if I could tour and go all the places I've always read about. I don't want to have a crowd. You think I want to have a crowd? I'll go out there in the street and just play. I don't mind. If I'm in the Balkans, if I get to see Georgia, if I get to see the Baltics.
Tačiau apie jo gimtąjį Jemeną paklausti neišdrįsdavau. Ten pilietinis karas tęsiasi jau 10 metų, o šalis yra pasidalijusi į 2 dalis. Turi 2 valiutas ir valdžias.
Like, anybody can shoot anybody, and like anybody could bomb anything, and so many things just happen. So like everybody has a gun. I shot a gun at 14. An AK-47, not a gun, like an AK-47.
Neseniai 2 iš jo muzikantų draugų buvo įkalinti. Taip yra todėl, nes šiaurę valdo radikali grupė. Husiai. Jie primeta konservatyvias socialinės normas, cenzuruoja ir baugina visuomenę.
Aywa, not only is it censored, it's the lack of life. Everything is expensive. Nobody's eating. Nobody's living. Salaries are discontinued for years, Ugnė. I don't know how people eat. Like, having internet in your home is almost a luxury in Yemen. Like, there was a time when Yemen was okay, right? It's in 2010. And you could wear shorts, you could wear earrings, you could talk to girls, you could talk to guys. It was okay. Life was easy, and nobody really kind of had a say in what you do in the street. But now, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Because everywhere you go, there's a gunman.
Saudo Arabija, JAV ir kitos šalis masiškai bombarduoja Jemeną jau 10 metų. Ligoninės, mokyklas, gyvenamosius namus. Jemenas patiria vieną didžiausių humanitarinių krizių pasaulio istorijoje.
So I called my mom after the day I heard a bombing Israel made. That I see the clips, right? I see the places. I know my city. I see the people yelling, and I hear my accents around, and I feel really bad for the people, and it's really heartbreaking. And then I called my mom. Mom, hello, Mama Habibi, how are you? How's everything? Muhammad, I miss you. How's it been? Wallahi, your dad is such a bad man. You see your dad, what your dad is doing? Your dad is... your dad fucking sucks. I hate this country. And you know your auntie did this thing again where she did that thing in the shisha and it tasted so good. And I'm like, Mom, I heard about a bombing. She's like, oh yeah, they bombed today as well. I hear the bombing was harder than every time, but like, you know. Mom!
Paskutinį kartą namie jis buvo 2021. Dabar jis gyvena Egipte, kur jo viza neleidžia jam dirbti ar atsidaryti banko sąskaitas.
I want to explore and see if the world, yani, Saraha. I don't see myself staying in one place for a long time, but then Egypt was the only country I can travel to from Yemen directly. None of our neighboring states accept us visa-free. And come on, we live in a country that doesn't have embassies now because of the war. We only have a Russian embassy, and a Chinese embassy, and an Iranian embassy.
Mes kaip ir pasijuokėm, bet Aš imu jaustis prastai. Mano pasas yra 7 pagal stiprumą pasaulyje, o jo tai 97.
Sitting with you, I internalize certain thoughts. Like, and it's not even bad. Don't think of it like that. But then you sit with your friends and you go like, oh, I went to Spain. And I'm like, go to Spain like that? Just like that? Just like that? Really? I have a very sensitive birth date. And when I was a kid, and when I had to go to America, I had to change my birth date.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You can guess the date. I think you can. I think you can.
I think I can.
Yeah. I had to change it to September 12th. That's literally something I dealt with. Yeah, Ugnė, this is something I have to deal with now. This is this reality. خلاص. Why would I, like, it's not my fault some people did something somewhere I wasn't born yet. Or I was a fucking baby or something. I was born before the 9/11 incident. But yeah, my dad was really afraid. My dad was so afraid. He was like, how am I gonna take this child over there?
Brazilija yra jo svajonių šalis. Jis mokosi portugalų, o kol plepam, pastebiu už jo kabančią vėliavą ir Neymaro nuotrauką.
Either way, Ugnė, you know what the saddest thing is? At the end of the day, if I get to Brazil, I'm gonna have to seek asylum there. Like, legally and officially seek asylum somewhere, because I do not wanna have a problem happen to me, whatever the problem might be, and have to be sent back to Yemen.
هذا شارع المطاعم يا دبي.
As much as I want to be something else, I don't ever want to claim that I'm not a Yemeni. It is a big part of who I am, a big part of what makes me who makes Dobaey. Yani, I'm Dobaey. Yani, hatta you say my name, you're referring to an area that is my origin. You know, it's in my name. I carry it with me in my blood, in my food. It's I always believed that I never belonged there. I don't belong there. But it's so beautiful and integral to who I am. And I think, as much as I don't want to represent Yemen, I don't want to represent Yemen, because I don't think Yemen wants me to represent it. And I think that's really sad. It's a very toxic dynamic, because I'm out here trying to do the most I can to represent my country's sound and our history and our colors and our art and our way and our food and our accents. And like everything I get in return is let down. Whether it's from people, whether it's from my government, or whether it's from the social system of which I'm meant to rely on, whether it's from my currency that's always devaluing and inflating, it's always let down. It is so personal what Yemen is, but I cannot control it. I'll always only be proud of being Yemeni, but I can't wait to be something else.